Yeah, hi guys, this is Irene at Seriously Scrapping. Um, I just thought I'd come on here to show you a pack that I'm selling. So I'll be listing this on my eBay. I'll put the link below where it's being listed on my eBay. Okay. So it's like a junk journal kit, and it's a beautiful pack. Got a mixture of beautiful fabrics, ephemeras, laces. Yeah, I just basically went through all my stash, and I'm just basically sharing, putting the things that I would use, basically, with all the tons of things I've gathered over the years. Alright, so we'll start with these beautiful laces. These are a combination of kind of vintage retro, bordering on vintage retro kind of laces. So we got this is like a stretchy lace. It's about a yard or a meter. Just a little bit over a yard. So it's like a lovely scallop, and it's got a lovely shine to it. I don't know if you can see that kind of little shine. It's ivory. It's a beautiful lace. Got that. And then there's another one that looks like it, but oh, it's beautiful. This is prettier. I don't know if you can see. These beads are kind of almost frilly looking. See the dimension on them, how they look pleated. It's a beautiful old retro style lace. Retro being, I think, from the 80s or 90s. So about a yard of that as well. And the pattern looks like really pretty roses, and it'll look good in like a Victorian style journal again, and that is because of these pretty it's got it on the top and the bottom, that lovely kind of frill look. Then we got this type of lace. This is white. These are from Europe, like Scandinavian type countries, most of these laces. Like Netherlands, and from memory I think Netherlands is one of the countries. This is very soft knitting, really pretty. It's about a yard of that. Oh wow. And we got this beautiful lace over here. If anyone's from overseas and you're interested, let me know, and I'll actually weigh this, and I will list it for international on my eBay, so you can buy it whether you're anywhere in the world. This is a beautiful black scarlet. Gorgeous. Here's another one. This one is a really soft, beautiful lace. Ooh, is that like roses? Isn't that pretty? I've just got so many laces. It's like I'm seeing it for the first time. So pretty. This kit's been sitting here for a while. I made it up many months ago, probably 6 months ago, but I just never got around to showing it for some reason. This has got a little bit of a stiff kind of feel to it. Looks very old. Could be wrong, but late 70s, early 80s, maybe later. I don't know. Looks can be deceiving sometimes. Got some more cream lace, dainty, beautiful little lace there. That's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, there's a yard in every lace you're seeing there, and so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 10 there. 11, 12, 13, 14. So I think there's about 15 yards, maybe 16 yards of lace all up in this pack. Okay, so this is the next one. It was like in the beginning kind of the stretchy one, but this is the white one, and I don't know, it might be slightly different. Not sure which way is which. But yeah, you can see kind of like a bit of the shine on that side. Let's flip it over. And it's on this side too, so that's handy. Oh wow, that's pretty. The netting is really soft. Not sure which way is which. Might be this way. Yeah, it's quite wide. It's about at its widest point 2 3/4 of an inch from here to here. Got this black one. That's a little bit wider than the last one. Very pretty. Kind of goth Victorian. Sort of. It's pretty. Not necessarily goth. In the Victorian era, they did wear a lot of black. Oh wow, here's another pretty one. So these are from memory, Denmark. Can't remember the other country. Kind of like Scandinavian-like countries. I remember the packets saying stuff like that on it. The card that they were on, like where they were made. So they're good quality laces. They're not kind of like made in China. Not saying that China doesn't have some good quality laces, but we all know whatever's made in Europe is generally better quality. Sorry, I didn't really show that properly. You can see the quality there. So I'm just going to close it like that for a window, just in case anyone is spying on me. Okay. On the second floor, townhouse. Okay, so this is a second post. There's another one. Very pretty. And here's the last one. Very pretty. Wow. This one is a little bit over 4.5 inches wide. That's one big lace. It's very soft, delicate, and they are roses, as you can see. So you get a yard of that as well. Beautiful, good quality laces. So what's next in this kit? We'll look at some fabrics. Now this is a beautiful piece here. There's enough here to cover a small journal, I think. There's just under 17 inches across by just over 17 inches that way. And this is the fabric. It's very pretty fabric, and it's kind of naturally frayed there, so you can use it as little strips, fray it tags or a journal cover. This is kind of like a peachy antique pink. Very pretty. And we got this old vintage tablecloth. Very pretty. It's got lovely crochet lining all the way around, and this one is 17 by 17. 16, sorry. Oh jeez, my maths is terrible. And we got this lovely little one which is about 6 inches in diameter, and you get 2 of them. It's got a lovely little, I think it's called slow stitch, a little flower embroidery there, so you get 2 of those. And then you get this beautiful piece over here, and you can cut these out individually. That's what I will do. So you got, it's a little boy, so you got, that's half cut off, but usable ones you got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 usable ones, and you got the ones that are half cut off. You can use them in your collages and stuff, you know. It's about 12 plus 3 is 15 inches down. Oh Jesus, by 13 inches across. So it's a lovely piece. So these are the pretty little images of the boys, and I'll just quickly measure one of the squares roughly. It is 4 inches by 3 inches is one, and another square is roughly just under 4 inches by 2.5 inches. Aren't they gorgeous? It would have been nice to get girls. Girls are always prettier, but these are quite sweet as well. So then I got this fabric that I picked up at Savers, and oh my gosh, I had to share some of this with you. It's a beautiful silky fabric. Can you see? I don't know what this is called. It's almost damask like. When you turn it over on this side, you will see the other side. See that? And oh, it's beautiful. And that work kind of shows up on here. Can you see? Slightly transparent where you can see the other side. Isn't it gorgeous? And this side is silky. They're both silky. It's like cottonish here, and here it feels like silky. You get the shine from the flower. It kind of shows off through here. Like the, if this makes sense. That kind of flower shape, you can kind of see through here, and it looks like it's a part of this. It's hard to explain. It almost makes it look like it's got a slightly upholstered look to it. Very unusual fabric. I haven't really, if anyone knows what it's called. Really pretty. Can't see any name on it, but it looks like you must have had something printed on it for it to have that along the edges. I reckon it would have been a really good brand too. That's worth a lot. Okay. Well, might as well measure that. It is, yeah, you're getting decent bits of fabric. You know, I hate watching ones where people give you like little 2-inch piece of fabric. Like, what are you going to do with that, honestly? Like, if you're going to give fabric, don't give tiny little scrap pieces of fabric. Like, when I watch that, I just think, oh my God, what a tight ass. Honestly, that's what I think. Okay, so we've got 12 inches plus just under 4, so nearly 17 inches across. Wide, going that way, and length is just under 10 inches. And then we've got this beautiful piece, little upholstered table runner or whatever you call them. Lovely embroidery. Obviously it's been done with a machine because it's so neat looking, but it's still gorgeous. You can cut that up or use it like a page, you know. It can be like that, used like a page, and you know, you can bring it in a bit if you don't want it being that wide, and then you can kind of sew that onto your page, you know what I mean, or yeah, kind of have it scalloped over, or you can come up under, sew it that way, you know. So let's measure that one. "12 by 3 is 15 inches by 10.5 inches. I'm missing out on the Bachelor. The Australian Bachelor. What else have we got? I've got a few more little bits. Oh, these are my little tight ass scraps. Alright, so these are little offcuts that I've chucked in. You know, your little scraps. Cute little old vintage type laces. I don't know. They look old. Might not be. But they're pretty. Very pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Can you see the pattern on that? And it's see-through too. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, wow, look at this. Yeah, these are definitely old. That looks like it came from a quilting job, maybe. Judging from that pattern, the cut. Pretty. Bit of lace. Bit more of this old type of fabric. This. And that. Cute little roses. Oh wow, that's old. That's beautiful. Very Christmassy. And little strip. And we've got some yo-yo flowers. These are pretty in diameter. They are a little bit over 1.5 inches across. So you can have them that way or that way, but they're most popular this way, with a cute little button. Probably a bigger button will look better. But there's one with a bit of colour there, like a little leaf or something. That's very shabby chic. Cute. There's about 5 there. Alright, so we'll put our little lace remnants back in here. And these, I'll put them back later. Save time. So now we have got these are in here. Yes. Lace fabrics, and now these are some more little bits and pieces. Oh, we've got all sorts of things going on here. Let's start with this little bag. How cute is this little bag? Remember the little show and tell with the little baggies I showed you? This was something I picked up 2 years ago, and it's got angels. Isn't that cute? So whoever gets this, you can coffee dye it or leave it like that. So in here you will get, I have a little dish downstairs. And get this. This is quite old. There's a bit of thread with some vintage buttons, and on the back you can tell from that it's quite old. I'd say early 90s, but they're beautiful buttons. And we've got some vintage buttons here. Look at this, guys. This is probably 60s or 70s. Cute little quack. Oh, jeez. And little quacky's gone in here. There he is. So that's how the button looks like from the back. Little quacky. Oh, I like these. Kind of like leather looking, but I think they're plastic. That's pretty. Look at that pearly looking one. I think that must be a bead. Yeah, like all sorts of cute little vintage buttons. Look at that one. Isn't that cute? And there's Art Deco kind. And one with a string. Here's a little pearly pinky. Little square, pearly squarey. There's a few more in there. Oh, geez. I'm shocking. Really. Could you imagine if I had my long fingernails? I am planning on doing my fingernails soon. Got my new products from Glitter Barrel, so I want to try that out from the UK. Alright, so I'm not going to take these out. In here you can see what there is. It's a mixture of fabric and paper flowers, little bows, little cane, I think they're called Canaan lilies, fabrics, a little peach one, white one, and little, these are boho, bits of from my boho collection, but you can incorporate that into a normal vintage style, doesn't have to be boho. That one there. Also, it's another beautiful piece here. You can use all these little bits, just cut off little bits and use them. Beautiful. It's quite a big bit too, you know. There's another piece. Little flower there that's come from that. And another piece. Beautiful seed work. That's all like with seeds. I mean seeds. Sequins. Tiny little sequins. Beautiful. Here's another one. It's a beautiful beaded vintage style. You see all the beadwork. And these are sari silks, all different colours. Orange, green. Don't they look gorgeous together? Look at these, guys. Look at that. Look at the patterns. These are from India. I've bought these from India. Like authentic vintage sari silks. So there's that. And this one. This is like a lovely pink cream. And this is like a dusty rose. It's another gorgeous one. This one. And a couple more of these beaded ones that I showed you before. That's the back. It's been stitched, hand done, obviously. The machine's not going to do that. I suppose it could. And here's another one of those kind of sari silks. Here's another piece from a sari. Lovely seed work there. Embroidery and seed work. Sequins and embroidery, sorry. Here's another piece. I love that. this. This is a beautiful piece here. Wow. I love that orange and that gold together. Isn't that gorgeous? That's embroidered thread or something. Wow. Beautiful heart. It's quite big too, as you can see. And now we have some ephemera. Isn't that cute? You can reuse that in your journals. And I've put a whole bunch of little cute little ephemeras in there for you. It's unstick here, but you can just put a bit of glue on there. I think it was coming out of its seams there. So this is a cute little one here. It's a little girl. Oh, there's two little fairies. So these are little inches. I know, 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And well, we got some vintage playing cards here. These are all vintage playing cards. I think that's oh, it's a joker. This was from an old bridge game. Yeah, look at that. How beautiful are these white oriental lilies, my favourite colours. It's from the 70s. They're gorgeous. Very shabby chic. Oh, that's so pretty. We all love our birds. Cardinal, I think that is. Very pretty. Ducks. More ducks. And this is the very Australian. These ones here, aren't they? From that painting. But that's from the Victorian era. So you get to each of those and to each of these. Beautiful. I've also got some fairies. So these are roughly about 4 inches by just under 3. Very pretty. Got a couple of more of the smaller ones. It's a little boho, or Victorian, isn't it? Angels. Little flower. Came from a boho pack there. And that's very boho. That was a boho pack there. And that one, I'll actually show you where I used in my last journal that I made. That's where I used that photo there. See? Got so much stuff I don't have room to move. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. Last but not least, oh, lucky those roses are hiding something naughty there. And also, there's a little double-sided tag. Little girl. It's a pretty big kit. So now we're getting down to the papers. And I've got a whole folder of this to show you. Okay, so it's full. Get some cute little tags, butterfly tags, and some doilies. Then you will get this cute fabric image. Yeah, it's good quality image, printed on thick fabric, so you can use that for your journal. The front cover. So, this came from a book. Lovely Victorian images. We got some old stationery here. Comes with this beautiful envelope and matching paper. And here's another one with the beautiful, they're called peacock. Yes. And of course we've got a Edith Holden going on. And again, these are from some beautiful books. And boy, do I have lots of books. Beautiful images. The Wild Garden. Garden. And then over here we've got bags full of guest checks. So we've got three of these guest checks. We've got some more guest checks, the green ones. So 3 of the green ones. These are like cardboard. Forget the name of these record cards. Yep. And time cards. Got 3 of those. So they're red on this side and blue on that side. In and out, yeah, logging forward. A couple of the sleeves, CD sleeves. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these with the windows, so you can coffee dye them if you're funny about having, you know, the ones with the writing and prints. These are awesome because they're plain. And you also have 2 of the brown ones, so you don't have to coffee dye these. So that's awesome with the window. And you get one of these. And 2 pearlized orange envelopes. These are real pretty to work with. You get 2 of those. One of these vintage math cards, another sleeve, and one of these big pink record cards. got this pretty paper, quality paper, 60s vintage Reader's Digest book. Lovely, beautiful flower prints, illustrations. That's from an 80s book. Double-sided. You can cut those out and use them individually. You can tell from that printing it's late 70s, early 80s. Some music paper. It's quite old. Goodbye, sweet, goodbye, sweetheart. Goodbye, sweetheart, goodbye. I got goodbye, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I don't know. Oh, digis. Oh, we got some digis here as well. These I printed up from my computer. Randomly from Pinterest. What's that? These are A4 size. Isn't that cool? It's beautiful. This is graph. So you can fold these. Or you can collage them. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, I think I'm going out of 5% battery. I'm going to try and hurry this up a little bit. But yeah, there's heaps here. So it's a huge pack, as you can see. You got your little circles as well. That's vintage. This has come from a 1970s reproduction book of the one from the early 1900s. This has come from a book about ladies back in that era, what they used to wear. These are beautiful, different textured papers. Got coffee dyed papers. Fragrance, vintage fragrance, draw liners, smell divine. Beautiful fabrics, velvety, see-through, velvety, beautiful. So go to the link below if you're interested. Beautiful vintage images. Dictionary paper. This is from the 60s. These are old dictionary papers with images. Guys, look at that. Beautiful, yeah? Some more illustrations. Kids illustrations. From the 50s, I think that is. Corrugated. Beautiful. Pianola paper, guys. Look how much. There's heaps here. Heaps. Like heaps. Old pianola paper. So, stationery. Some more of that vintage wallpaper, guys. 60s or 70s. Gorgeous. music, vintage music paper, vintage music paper. This is probably early 80s wrapping paper. And that's it. We got through it all. Am I still filming? Yes, I'm still filming. Okay, guys. I'll put the link below if you're interested. And all of these goodies could be yours. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot here. A lot. If I can put it all back nicely. And also printing out those digis isn't cheap. Yeah. I'll put the link below if anyone's interested. Lots of beautiful laces, trims. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.